What else has been going on?
What else is on everyone's mind? Everybody's been playing Pokemon Go. That's what's involved. Dude, let me tell you.
No kidding. I have a drop for that, but keep talking.
I didn't know anything about this up until let's see, 2 Wednesdays ago. So 2 weeks ago. Actually, 2 weeks from today. Today's Wednesday. And I didn't know anything about Pokemon Go. I didn't know shit, right? Will comes down because we went to go. We were initially going to go Pokemon hunting. That didn't happen until he got to my house and he showed me this new game. He's like, "Hey, do you know anything about this?" I'm like, "I've heard about it, but I haven't done anything. I don't really care for it." He goes, "Oh, dude, you got to get it." Now, when Will tells you got to get it,
yeah,
because Will's not into this stuff at all, man. He's just not, right?
Okay, here's the drop real quick.
Go for it. Pokemon Go drop.
Oh, wait.
So you got
podcast problems.
Uh-oh.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Pokemon Go. You gotta love it. Love that shit. Spent half my freaking last 2 weeks on that shit. Love it. Pokemon Go's a shit.
And then I got some nice little...
Pika! Okay, you know when Pikachu's always going, Pika, Pika! You know what he's saying?
What?
It's hot. In Spanish,
Really?
Pika means it's hot.
Oh,
it's like
one.
Spicy.
I need a drum roll for the...
So it's Pikachu's constant saying it's hot. It's hot.
You know what? I actually do have a badum for you, Chief.
Do it.
Are you ready for it?
Go for it.
All right, here we go.
That was the icing on the cake.
But, I need to... It's all about timing.
But yeah, no, listen. So he brings me down into this...
So let's talk about... let's talk Pokemon.
He shows me this thing, and I don't know what's going on. So I download it, and he starts explaining to me what I got to do. And so we go around my town, and we start looking for some, but we're like, no, man, let's head down to San Antonio.
Ooh.
And look up some stuff.
Hit the big city,
Hit the big city. Let's see what kind of big Pokemon we can find. And that's where we found out that you cannot Pokemon and drive. Just can't do it. It's just not possible.
Yeah,
it's not
the location based, you like zip by them.
Yeah, you can't do anything. Even because I had gave my phone, because you're not supposed to drive in Pokemon Go at all. But for the most part,
but if you're a passenger,
yeah, if you're a passenger, it's cool. So I had two dual wielding cell phones trying to catch Pokemon stops, and it just doesn't work because you're going too fast. And for the most part, I didn't know how to play it until Will started explaining to me how to level up and how to get my character built, and I didn't want to choose a guy since I knew I was gonna be on this. Since I knew I was gonna be on this game for a while, I was like, man, I'm not gonna stare at a dude. I'm gonna create a girl. So I created a girl, and I get to stare at a girl all the time every time I open up my app. So I don't really mind that. A lot of people ask me, why are you a girl? Like, why are you a girl? It's because, like, I don't want to stare at a dude all day long, It sucks. So, he showed me, we came down and we picked up, we picked up tons of Pokemon while we're down here. And they
show up pretty frequently.
Yeah, like randomly.
If you're thinking you're going to go on a 2-mile walk and really get your walk done while you catch a few Pokemon. No. These things, if you're lucky, I don't know if they're rural areas show up less, but man, you got to stop every 10 or 20 yards for
it's
Pokemon.
It's so cool though when you find one that you didn't see. Like, I don't got that one. And you know what's funny? Is how you know which Pokemon you don't have. Even though there's 150 of them, you're like, and even if you're a novice, like even if you've never played Pokemon, like me, I've never really played any kind of Pokemon game. Pokemon's never really been my kind of type of game. But this freaking app, for some reason, it has me hooked. I mean, I've got to see what Pokemon I got. Waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, there was a Snorlax in my parking lot. And would you believe at 3 o'clock in the morning, I get up to catch this son of a bitch. I was like, I don't have a Snorlax.
I don't have one of those yet.
Oh, dude, there were plenty over by my house, man. They are restless over there. And he's a pretty powerful character, man. He's a way he takes a way to develop. But the only way to develop him is by getting candy. But if they never come out, how can you develop them? You know, they're so
how you
rare.
have to catch them to give them away for the candy. Yes. That's what boggles my mind. And I see them, the Snorlax specifically, winning gyms a lot.
Yes.
They're at the head of the gym.
Yes.
Or they're at least in line at the gym.
Yes.
Now, there's so much to talk about. I have a quick question, though. The gym order, there's like 3 or 4 that show up. Why? Why are there not just different leaderboards? Like 4 or 5 people won the gym?
Yeah.
I guess I need to read that and look that up. But
there's no. Okay, so what you do is you go to the gym, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you're the same color, if you're going to a gym you're the same color, say you're Valor, you're red.
Okay.
You go to another gym by you that's red, right? You don't want. You have no choice but to level up your person. You can train by battling your team. Now, you don't win over the gym, you just battle them, and if you win, their gym goes up in level. So if you beat them, instead of level 3, gym level 3, they go up to gym level 4. So your gym,
that's cool.
Your gym gets stronger by you battling your guys. See what I'm saying? But when you visit an opposite team member, like Team Mystic or Team what was the other one? No one can ever remember. Mystic,
Valor, Mystic,
and
Insight or something. No. What was the last one?
I don't even remember.
I'll look them up. Keep talking.
But so if you go if you're red and you go to a yellow, well, if you beat all of their people lined up, then you take over that gym.
Instinct.
There you go.
Didn't I say that?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
But for whatever reason, if you take over the gym, don't leave your best guy. Have you taken over a gym? Yeah, I've taken over a gym. Yeah.
Okay, so
but don't leave your best guy there. That's the biggest thing. Everyone
leave him there.
Oh yeah, you gotta leave you've got to.
All right, so let's make this clear. I'm kind of a new Pokemon guy, but you're a little further than I. You're level 22.
22. I'm level
8.
Oh,
so
there's a big gap.
5 is when you can go to a gym. I haven't really gone to a gym because I've just been catching them, having fun doing that. I actually haven't just even been close enough to a gym to click it. So
really,
once that happens,
I'll
experience that.
You're gonna die. It's what's gonna happen.
I'm sure.
Okay,
and my Pokemon are weak. I mean,
well,
what's the strategy? Should I take the Pokemon with the most candy and level him up the most with my potion?
No, CPs. Well, see, there's.
Or should I choose a rare Pokemon and level him up? Like I have a Growlithe.
Oh.
But Growlithe, I've seen with them winning gyms.
No, you want to right now. You want to level up your most common, like EVs. EVs get up pretty strong. Yeah, because when they evolve...
Yeah, I got an EV.
When EV evolves, it turns into a Jolteon.
Yeah, Jolteon.
And there's Jolteon. A Flameon, and then there's the water one.
Let's look up EV's evolutions.
And those 3 are pretty much my best fighters right now. And what I've noticed, and there was no instructions for doing this shit, man. I didn't know what was going on, right? This is the first time when I go to a gym for the first time. This is so cool. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know how to battle. I was just like, okay, what do you do? Is there something you push? Well, it turns out you got to tap you got to tap the screen to attack. You can move right, swipe right, or swipe left to dodge.
This. Yeah, sure.
So you can dodge their attack.
Okay.
And when you see them attack, you can attack yourself when you dodge right or left. Now, if you hold down, you do a charge attack.
Nice.
They're special attack.
So I've seen on each Pokemon, they have 2 different...
CP and HP.
No. They have 2 different skills usually.
Yes.
And different Pokemon you catch have different skills trained to them.
Right. So I learned by experience, by constantly going to these gyms and fighting people, you get a list right before you go into battle. Right before you battle, you can look at the roster. So if there's 5 people that left if the 5 people left their Pokemon there to defend that gym, you can go one by one. You can go one by one which Pokemon you're gonna battle up in that order.
Okay.
So if you see the first one that's a Flareon, you can choose your water EV against your Flare. You match them up.
So it's Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon.
Vaporeon can beat Flareon easily, or Joltron. You see what I mean? You use their elements against them.
Okay.
So water can take on fire, electricity can take on water, shit like that, you know? So when you pair them like that, you can significantly see their HP go down drastically. Oh, it's insane, dude. That's how I figured out to match them up. And in the middle of a fight, you can switch them out. So once you kill Flareon with your Vaporeon and the next one comes up isn't immune to water, you can switch out your Pokemon to someone that can.
Oh, wow.
You know, yeah, it's all this.
That's cool.
While you're training or you're fighting. Now, if you beat all their people,
what?
You can take over the gym and then you leave your. I would say you would leave your lowest best guy behind, because why leave your best guy there when you spent all that time training him up? Yeah, you don't want to leave him behind in some
So he
gym.
gets destroyed, like he's done?
Yeah, you can revive them. You can bring them back with potion. No, it's not that bad, but you lose them because you have to leave them there at the gym. So say I take over a gym here somewhere in San Antonio.
Oh, this is cool. So you have to have several good Pokemon.
Yes,
to take
you constantly yes. And that's why I got doubles and triples of some of those Flareons.
Nice.
I keep evolving them because they're my best guys. Like I know how to use them. They're really good.
What I'm doing is I'm just keeping one or two ones that I find that are high CP or rare,
right?
And I sell the rest. I for candy.
For candy, right?
Trade them in for candy. So I wanted to talk about kind of some of the basics and what I've been learning over the last few weeks with it. You know, when you get to these stations, you can plug one of the lures in, but the lures, I thought they'd be a little bit more abundant.
Yes, they're really stingy on the lures.
Yeah, I mean, I saw one Pikachu, and then I didn't catch him. Got away, and then I haven't really seen that many more rare stuff around the lures. Well, I haven't played a lot, but
well, see, the lures are only set up at Pokemon stops,
right?
And you can only obtain lures by either leveling up.
Well, sure, but I mean, when they're active, I don't see a lot of.
Oh yeah, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Like, it's all to get you to think that it's where people or those Pokemon are gonna come. Nah, dude, I've set up. I can't even remember how many lures I've all set up, and the most I've caught off of each lure is maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon. So to say that thing's an actual Pokemon lore, and you know what else is bullshit?